But Gator, Kobold keeps covering boring spells like conjure animals all the time. Can you cover a fun spell? I'm glad you asked. Catapult's my favorite spell. Welcome to Pack Tactics. Ugh, I hate reading. I know Kobold recorded this somewhere. There it is, I found it.
Catapult, first level, action, 60-foot range. Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. If the object would strike a creature, that creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Upcast, the maximum weight of objects that you can target with this spell increased by 5 pounds, and the damage increased by 1d8.
Kobold wrote some notes many months ago. I'll read them to you so you can hear his stance before I just completely destroy him. It sucks. 8.1 DPR with a first level spell isn't worth it even at tier 1 play. Magic Missile is just better with 100% to hit. 10.5 DPR. Still though, why aren't you casting AoE Sleep at those early levels to shut down multiple enemies? Well, Kobold, I'll tell you why. You're wrong. My math says it's 13.5 DPR. That's more than Magic Missile, and sleep is for the weak. We're gamers. We don't sleep, ever. Catapult shoots in a straight line up to 90 feet. If there's something 60 foot away, you could cause that to shoot 90 foot away from that, so the total range overall is 150 feet. Now for something Kobold lacks. Imagination. You can grab—
Warning! Edit! Gator cheats from here. DMs might rule otherwise though.
You can grab a net and catapult it at the enemy. The weight is 3 pounds, and if the creature fails to save, 3d8 damage, and it causes the restrain condition. The creature has to spend an action, DC 10 strength check, or slash itself free. You see, no longer is the net useless with its 5 to 15 range. With this spell, it now has 90 foot range. Here's another useless item we can turn useful. Now imagine catapulting acid. Catapult on hit 3d8 plus 2d6 damage. That's 20.5 DPR with one item in a first level spell. Ha 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 ha! Kobold destroyed. Complete noob cake.
This video is sponsored by Describe, where you can get professionally written box descriptions of everything, thousands of scenes. Let's make a one-shot together just by using Describe. First, we need a scene. City gates. A pair of squat stone turrets flank the city gates, each riddled with murder holes. Guards patrol the upper battlements, each garbed with leather armor with emblematic tabard, and carrying a stout spear. The gates themselves stand unbarred with a pair of guards overseeing those coming and going. They watch with an absent machine-like gaze, seeing but not perceiving under the rim of their iron helms. The gates themselves, heavy oak banded with black iron, display the city emblem in a grand fashion. That's enough gameplay for 4 hours, be it you invade the city or defend the city. That's 2 potential one-shots right there. And Describe supplied us with a fun idea. Murder holes! We can make some homebrew mechanics. As the enemies charge forward and put up ladders, you can push them down. The strength characters can drop giant rocks down or pour hot tar down the murder holes. That's unique gameplay. Obviously, you make these mechanics strong because you want them to use these interactions. Anyways, the idea is you treat this one shot like it's a battle at Helm's Deep. It's a last stand. You can easily throw 10 different kinds of encounters, and every 2 to 4 encounters, you may squeeze in a short rest. If the party needs a long rest, you can make it so the players have to fall back deeper into the city, but the gate itself will be lost and hundreds will die. Quite the consequence! Lots of roleplay potential there. There you go, that took me 2 minutes. Describe gave me the scene and the idea. Now it's just to find the map and make 10 different kinds of encounters. I highly recommend you check them out, and if you do, please press the link in the description. That helps me too. Describe.com/PackTactics. And if you like what you see, they hope to earn your subscription. Use the code PackTactics at the checkout for 10% off your first subscription payment. Gator, what are you covering, by the way?
Catapult!
Is that the script?
Don't read that, Kobold! I told you I don't need any help!
You're cheating! That's not how Catapult works with nets. It's just damage, no restraint condition. I can get in trouble for this on the internet.
But Kobold, I can't...
Gator, it's DM discretion. They can rule anything. I would allow it. All the DMs I know also allow this. It's fine. Let's be loose with it.
Wait, what?
The net, acid, alchemist fire, and many more items I can't think of currently are bad items in combat. Creativity should be rewarded. Turning bad consumable items into useful ones is optimal.
But Kobold, I thought you only worked with raw and rye.
Gator, screw the rules. This is fun. There's a lot of rules I flat out refuse to use because they either don't work, are annoying, or just dumb. Sometimes you have to give up the rules of the game and go with the rule of cool. I don't know anything about game design, but I do understand how I feel as a player. Rewards drive the players. Creativity should be rewarded. And this is creative. I feel like that's a no-brainer, like it's duh. But sometimes you have to point out the obvious, you know? Gator, let's pretend we're playing the game together, and we have a really cool DM that lets us do cool things for fun. How do we combo together as a team with catapults?
What if I grab a big bag of flour and catapult it at the enemy?
And I cast Firebolt on my turn right after that.
Yeah!
Good idea. Audience, I don't know if you know this, but in the real world, flour and fire can combust together if you get enough oxygen in the flour. There's no rules for this, of course. Also, a big bag of flour probably weighs more than 5 pounds, but since we have a cool DM, they allowed everything due to creativity. And they rewarded us with a makeshift fireball. Dex save 3d8 damage with half on a save, 10-foot radius. That hits everyone. That's basically as much damage as Shatter, but a little bit better.
Yay!
So what's the conclusion, Gator?
Best spell in the game. Cast it all the time.
I disagree, it sucks, but I do agree it's quite fun with a liberal DM. It's okay to boost a spell, but there's an argument that casters shouldn't get boosted at all because they're already insane compared to everything else. But creativity and comboing with your friends should be rewarded because rewards is what drives the players to begin with.
Kobold, let's get some good berry ice cream.
Us two and Describe hope to earn your subscription. Yes, a reminder, please check them out. I think they're incredibly optimal. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye. Ice cream time. Yay, ice cream. Yeah.